What's going on, guys? Kai here. The new Fire Flower Fairy Dahlia is here. We're going to walk you through everything about her and my initial takes. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so this came out like little and little over the last 24 hours. So first, I got a message from several different people showing me these 4 images from her. So we have her 2 abilities and her basic attack. Well, her ability, her passive, and her basic attack. And then this one right here, which, because it's the outsides are colored and such, I believe this is a buff/debuff that'll go on the person that's affected by it, depending on what happens with it. And then Korea put this out, saying the 8.1 update. I used Google Translate with Google Lens, and this is what I got. The names of the 3 abilities: Shining Rainbow, the basic; Burning Torch, the attack; and Indomitable Will, the passive. As well as, confirming it's Dahlia, August, blah blah blah. And then the Olympics, which is what this is going to be going around, is the 26th, so this coming up Friday through next Sunday. Well, that's not next Sunday, but the 2 Sundays afterwards. So it's going to be going on, and then SEA Southeast Asia have her not released, but she's in the book, so you can go look at all of her skills, stats, and stuff. We see defense, tenacity, crit, and block. These are all pretty good stats. And then we also see her level 7 Fire Echo, which, as we see right here, 10% more damage to people weak to fire, enemies weak to fire. We have 80% more damage on the AoE every 24 seconds, and 3% more max HP. I thought level 7 we would have saw a additional stat, but it looks like we'll have to wait till level 8 for an additional stat. I really just don't want to see a 20% max HP and buff these 2 numbers as the next one. Now, as far as her actual abilities, we see right here, so this is the passive. Whenever you swap classes, she has to be active, but it doesn't have to be to her class. We've seen that before. So as long as she's in one of your actives and you swap classes, you will get Indomitable Will, which will give you 2% HP steal rate and 2% defense. This lasts for 6 seconds and can be triggered every 10 seconds. As it scales up, it goes to 16%, which is a large amount. You've seen I've recommended 10% HP steal rate for Rangers, just because it is 10%, but they get the full amount with multi-shot. This, now you don't even need a single roll, and you could just do it off of Dahlia and just go swap Dahlia multi-shot and be fine. The defense isn't really adding much to you, but the classes that do get stuff out of defense would be Mechanician, as well as Berserker, and Berserker already uses fire as their main class, so they get 90% from class advancements for Berserker. If you max it out, then you get the 16% here. You're above max HP steal rate over 100%. Always going to HP steal rate. And then you get an extra 16% defense for your troubles. It's not going to be that big of a deal for most people. And then the active. Elite that embodies the will of holy fire, deals damage, enemies within 5 meters of the target. So it's an AoE off of who you hit. And then applies Miracle Light, which would have been that fourth picture I showed you earlier. Gives the enemy HP steal rate 30%. And recovers their HP equal to 30... This is kind of a weird language right here. Your attack times 5 as a percent. So is it 5% of your attack? This is kind of a weird writing here. And turns their HP recovery and HP steal rate, so the amount you're healing them is damage instead, for 6 seconds. And this is obviously a 30-second cooldown because that's how long fairy cooldowns are. But 6 seconds, you can just turn all of their healing into damage. We'll have to do some testing to see if Dragon Roar, Strength of Nature, or Priest Cleanse work on this to get rid of it. If not, it's going to put people in a dire straits. Especially, you could use this early in a fight, and then have Anathria be the finisher, which also turns off all healing for them. We also have her animation. If I come over here to my Discord, everything's posted over here in the resources channel. Wait for it to load. Yeah, everything's there. We also have her intro, obviously for the Olympics. Looks pretty good. Everything was posted here as well. Let me know what you guys think down below. Are you going to be pulling on Dahlia? She is probably going to go live on SEA. Let me look at the dates. On the 29th, which will be Monday. That's when they get their normal updates. On Global, we will probably get it on the 31st, which is when we get our normal updates. And KR and JP will probably get it on the 1st. Let me know what you think down below. Till next time, guys.